Hyundai and Kia have basically come out and said the US media is pretty much full of crap. They should shut up because actually demand for EVs is not slowing down. Sure, there may be a blip of a month or two here and there, but the true reality here is, do you get caught up in what happened on Monday, or do you focus on the next 5 years? This is what I've been saying now for so long. I keep getting emails from people saying, oh, but have you seen this? No, no, no. The future is very different to what you ate for lunch last week. It just doesn't make sense. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. And yes, I absolutely agree with Hyundai and Kia. And essentially, Hyundai and Kia are saying Ford and General Motors are wrong. They've both paused EV production. They've both put on hold some of their EV plans. In fact, GM, if anything, is doubling down on hydrogen. I mean, Honda and General Motors, we've just seen some of their new hydrogen technology emerge. Doesn't really look all that impressive to me. It doesn't look any different to version 1, which was crap. Version 2 looks equally crap. But anyway, Hyundai and Kia, interestingly, their EVs are not, well, they're not crap at all. They're actually very, very impressive. Hyundai and Kia say demand for EVs is growing in the US, in particular for its EVs. But not only that, they're saying EV demand is going to grow worldwide, regardless of what happens in the United States. However, Hyundai and Kia, they are building EV factories in the US, and they are not putting those plans on hold. They're going full steam ahead. While the number of car makers are reporting declining demand for their EVs, Ford in particular, Hyundai and Kia remain very confident that their EVs will grow in popularity throughout the United States. And I agree with them. I think they're right. Especially the new EV9, also the new Hyundai Ioniq 7, which is essentially the sister EV to the EV9. If you haven't seen the EV9, by the way, or the Ioniq 7, I'll put some links in the description below to both of those EVs. While recently speaking with reporters at the Los Angeles Auto Show, Hyundai's Global Chief Operating Officer, Jose Munoz, noted that their EV investments have been accelerated, not slowed down, and the firm is not being held back by demand, but rather by supply. Now, this isn't actually completely true. For example, the Ioniq 6, it's been a bit of a sales flop worldwide. It's a sedan, it's weird looking, people are not really buying it, so Hyundai are putting massive discounts on that car. So, check out your dealership. You might be able to get one of those really cheap if you're interested in one. But the Ioniq 5, on the other hand, is selling very, very well. EV6 too. I am still very bullish on EVs, he told Reuters. Our investments in the battery plant in Savannah, Georgia, will move on. So we're pushing as much as we possibly can to get it ready by October next year. Investments are not on track. They are accelerated. We are pulling ahead. Based on what I see, I need more. If I had more capacity today, I could sell more cars. In other words, he's referring to US EV sales. This is looking pretty bad for GM and Ford right here because they're saying we're not selling that well. We're going to pause the Silverado. We're making too many losses. Hyundai and Kia are saying, well, you slow down, that's good because that gives us a chance to overtake you, which is almost certainly what will happen over the next 2 years. This sentiment is shared by Kia America Chief Operating Officer Steven Center. While speaking in LA, he said the demand for the firm's EVs is increasing and that its expansion into new segments will further fuel this growth. We're still growing organically despite the weather outside, he said. Exactly. Here's my point. The weather changes very quickly. He went on, we're not seeing a slowdown. All things being equal, as they say in economics, will continue to grow in volume, and the EV side will do most of the growing. Hyundai and Kia have reason to be confident. Recent sales data reveals that the Hyundai Motor Group was the second best-selling manufacturer of EVs in the United States during the first 9 months of the year from January to September, with a 7.5% market share, period. That is, of course, not that significant in comparison to Tesla's 57.4%, but it's a growing percentage. In fact, they've almost doubled their percentage versus last year. And it means they're on track at this rate of growth to outpace Chevrolet and Ford. That's scary. I mean, this is kind of that BlackBerry moment, potentially. This is despite their vehicles not being manufactured in the US, and being ineligible for the $7,500 EV tax credit if you were to purchase them outright and not lease them. And here's the rub, right, guys? Imagine when their EV factory does open and is spitting out electric cars that qualify for the full tax incentive. They're already selling well. Imagine how much better they'll sell then. The scary position here for General Motors and Ford. I think they need to just accept the fact they're going to make losses and go back to the original EV plans, stop mucking about and take it seriously. But that's just my opinion. I'm a big electric car fan. I admit I'm biased. Guys, what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.